So, what is the one thing that we do every day, whether we want to or not, whether we are down in the dumps or we are really exhilarating? What is that one thing that we cannot run away from, that we do every day, multiple times a day? That is having conversations. Hi, my name is Nitin Yadav from Versatile Verdict, and today we talk about how to deal with difficult conversations we have in our daily life. Now, a conversation generally is having a dialogue between two people. It can be easygoing or difficult. How do we deal with the difficult conversations? When we have contentious conversations, usually most people go back in their shell. We don't tend to listen to the other person. We've already made up our mind about what the other person is probably going to say, and obviously, if it's somebody we don't like, he's going to be wrong. Well, we make a mistake. The problems, they change over time, they evolve. Something that might have been a problematic thing for you, let's say 2 years ago, is not anymore, and something that was fine 2 years ago could be a problem right now. So what do we do when we are having these difficult conversations? Well, the first thing to do is listen. If you are not going to listen and understand what the other person is saying, you will always be defensive. Being defensive helps nobody. Being defensive is the block between reaching a conclusion that is beneficial for the both of you. So when you listen and try to understand what the other person is saying, the second thing you do is repeat it back to the person that said the thing. Now, by doing this, you are demonstrating a fact that you actually were listening to the person and tried to understand what he was saying. Plus, by repeating it back, you are also assuring that the other person agrees that you understood what they were saying. You have to be willing to revise what you believe. You cannot go in with preconceived notions. Now, what happens then? What happens when you change your mind? When you change your mind, you put people at ease. When people are at ease, they are less confrontatious. They are more willing to accept the ideas that you might be telling them. The contentious conversation gradually moves toward a regular conversation, which, if you continue doing the right things, will end up being a good conversation, a productive, fruitful conversation. So let's say you're going to have a conversation with somebody you don't really like. I'm very sure the other person also knows that you don't like the person, and the person probably doesn't like you either. So how do you deal with it? Walk up to that person, shake their hands, and say a simple thing: nice to meet you. What does that do? It disarms them. It unsettles them. The propaganda that they had in their mind when they came to talk to you, that is unsettled now. They are not going to be the same person that they were before you shook their hand and said, nice to meet you. It disarms them, unsettles them, and everybody, you have to remember this, everybody has the right to express their views. You might not agree with their views, you may dislike the views, but then again, the person has a right to express their views as much as you do. So you're both on equal footing. So when we are having conversations, we start thinking we are both on equal footing. We are both here to put a point across. Nobody's going to win the World Cup by winning a conversation, right? So why not have a cordial conversation? Why not try to understand each other? And why not leave the conversation on good terms, or maybe better terms than when the conversation started? If someone does not agree with you in a conversation, accept it. It's fine. How many colors do we have? Numerous. I think we have around 13, 14 shades of red color alone. So opinions will differ. Differences are present. They're omnipresent. You cannot change that. What you can do is accept that not everything is going to happen according to you. Not everything is going to be catered to your needs. If the other person is expected by you to understand you and act in a more formidable way, the same can be asked of you too. You both have equal footing. So when we talk about conversations, what did we discuss? One, don't go with preconceived notions in a conversation. Two, always greet the person and a nicety along with it will disarm the person and settle it, and the obnoxiousness will go down. We have to change our mind. We have to express difference of opinions. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification icon, so when we release our next video, you get a notification and you don't fall behind. Thank you.